Video, I'm going to show you how to set up the advanced product options module. The advanced product option module allows you to add additional features to the product options feature of additional features to product options. So for us to set up the advanced product options module, we navigate to the store management section, select settings, and then select modules. So here in the modules page, we select store design category. So this is where we'll now type advanced product option. So once you type that, you can see the module here. So the next thing you do is you go ahead to edit it. So in the module edit section, you see we have various options here. The first one allows us to ensure that the module is active. So to enable it, we come here and select enabled. The second option allows us to add the automatic feature to product model. So for example, if a customer changes the product option that is selected in the storefront product page, we can define the behavior that should be triggered using this option. This option allows us to show the SKU section in the storefront product page. So this SKU is a feature that you can use to assign specific ID to each of the product options. So we can also enable the option image so that the product image is automatically updated when a customer selects a product option in the storefront page. We can also enable this option so that the product option description is shown when the customer opens the product page in the storefront, right? So this option allows us to enable the live price update. So the live product price update. So if a customer chooses an option in the storefront page, the product price will automatically be updated to that product option price. So we are going to demonstrate all this once I finish with this section. We can also use this section to calculate quantity. So what this does is that once we enable it, it automatically changes the option price when the product option quantity is updated by the customer in storefront. So once we have set up all these options, the next thing we do is we proceed to save. Take note of this stores section. So if we have multiple stores, we can go ahead and select and adjust the various settings to apply to each of the stores, right? So now that we have enabled the advanced product option module, for us to use it, we need to proceed to edit a product. So to edit a product, we navigate to store management section, select catalog, and then select products. So we are going to add an option to a product. So for example, if we want to add different sizes, let's say the product has different sizes, and we want the customer to be able to choose this size when they are ordering the product, we can do that by assigning the size option to the product. So in this example, we are going to assign a size option to product 1. So for us to do that, we come here, we click on edit button. So in the edit page, we navigate to this option section, view the settings. So we go ahead and search for the size option. Take note that you can create additional options and adjust existing options by clicking the manage options button. So let's say, for example, we want to create a new option that we want to be available here. We can come here, click on it. So the manage options page will show us a list of existing options we have. So currently this is the size option. We can open it. So this will show us the list of options that we have, option values that we have created for the size option. So the option type, we select it. We put the description as this is a test product option. And then we can add additional option values if we want to do that. But for this example, we leave the existing option values and then we save. So now that we've saved, close this. We've selected the size option. As you can see, that is already selected here. So the next thing we do is we proceed to assign the option values to the product. To do that, we come here, we click on the add button here. So you see that in the form here, because the advanced product option module is active, you can see we have additional columns. We have the model column, we have the SKU, and then we have the image. So what this means is we can assign specific images to each of these options. So for example, let's say we choose large, enter the option quantity as 50. All right. So we set this as yes so that the subtract stock option will be applied to this quantity whenever a customer orders it. For the price, we say, let's say 50. So if we choose plus, that means 50 will be added to the product base price of $20 to get the actual price for this option value. So we have the option to assign reward point that customers will earn or can use to order this option value. We can also assign a weight. For the model, we put we say 712, 710. For the SKU, we can say 291. So this should be specific numbers you have assigned for this option value. So let's go ahead and choose an image for this option, product option. We select this as the image for this option value. So we add another option value called medium. So this is for the medium size. Put the quantity as 100. So we put this as 20. So we put the plus sign. So what that means is 20 will be added to the base price, which is this, to get the price. So that means this option value will be $40 by the time the customer adds it to the shopping cart. So we set the model number as, let's say, 9. We set the SKU as 81. And then we assign an image to this option. So let's assign this as the image. So we are going to assign another option value. We say small. Put the quantity as 20. We put 0. So what that means is for this option value, there won't be any additional amount added to the base price to get this the price of this option value. So what we do next is we set the model number and the SKU as, we say, 7. Then we assign an image to this option value. So now we have set up the option values for the size option. The next thing we do is we save. Okay. So now that we've saved this, let's go ahead and check the storefront section. So remember that we had updated product one. So we select product one here. So you can see that the size option is now active. If we open this, you can see that the option values are visible here, and the SKU is also visible. The reason why the SKU is visible is because we had enabled it in the advanced product option module setting. So if we want to disable this, we go back to the module section, we select store design category, say advanced product option. So here, if we disable this and save, so when we come back to the storefront page, you'll notice that the SKU is no longer visible here. So, but if we want to enable it, select yes, and then save. So if we come back and refresh the page, you see that the SKU is now active. So let's go ahead and test it. So for as a customer, we can, let's say we select medium size option. So you see that when we did that, the product image has been updated to show the image for this option value. So if we go back to the product and then we click on the edit button, if we go to the options section, you see that for the medium, we had set this image, which is why when we selected it here, it's showing the camera image. So let's select large. Selecting large has changed the image here. As you can see, this is the image we set for the large option value. If we select small here, you see that the image has also changed. As the image is changing, take note of the price as well. So let's go back to medium. You see that the price also changed to 120. This is because if we go back to the module section and we select the advanced module, you see that in this section we had chosen the live option price feature. So once this is enabled to yes, once we change the option, you see that the price of the product will automatically be updated to reflect the selected option value. So let's say we want to order this product, we select medium and then we add it to cart. So you see that in the shopping cart, you see that the option value that we selected is visible here and the SKU is also visible and the price is 120. That's because $20 was added to the base price. All right. So if we do the same for the large size option, see that when we add it, the large size option has been added and the price has also been updated to 150. This is because $50 was added to the base price. All right. So this is an example on how you can set up the advanced product option module. Thank you for watching.